You've probably experienced this before. You went through the training, you completed the lesson, and yet nothing really changed. That pattern has a name. It's called TNT, taught but not transformed. We build awareness, we teach the skill, and we assume transformation will follow. But what if it doesn't? Here's the pattern most organizations never stop to question. We raise awareness, we build basic capability through training, and then we wait for behavior to change. But transformation doesn't happen automatically just because someone learns something. Training builds on what people know. Transformation changes how people decide when and how to apply it in real moments. And if mindset and thinking don't change, behavior can't. So here's a quick self check. Do people still hesitate before using what they were trained on? Do they default to old decision habits under pressure? Do they treat new tools like tasks to complete instead of thinking partners in the work? If you answered yes to any of those, the learning didn't fail. It just stopped before it reached transformation. This is where ACT comes in. ACT stands for awareness, capability, and thinking. Transformation is what we're looking for. ACT helps us see whether learning ever reached the point where transformation could actually happen. MICE training does a solid job with the first two. People become aware. They gain capability. Sharing ACT helps us look at the third, thinking. Because if thinking doesn't change, transformation can't happen. There's the part most organizations miss. You won't get transformational results by adding new tools on top of old thinking. Training or learning doesn't fail because people don't know enough. It fails because the way decisions get made never changed. Training can introduce new tools. It can introduce new approaches. But training alone can't carry learning all the way to transformation. The mindset has to be rebuilt because how people think is what ultimately determines how work gets done. That's what the flow prompting structure is designed to support. It supports metacognitive thinking, how one thinks about thinking. Not better lists of prompts in isolation, but clearer thinking that mindfully and humanistically shapes how tools get used in real work, in real moments. ACT plus flow is the blueprint for preventing TNT. When these two come together the right way, learning leads to transformation. So now you know the Black Ram blueprint to avoiding TNT. One transformation at a time. I'm Elle. See you in the next one.